Hi viewers, welcome to Kaital Crochet and Crafty Jobs. Today in our channel we are going to see this heart coaster heart pots. See this heart shape as detailed descriptions in this, so only the video is a little bit lengthy. I'm giving a detailed description of how to do a heart shape in this. Okay, so come let's move on to the video. I'm using 5 mm size crochet needle, a scissors and then woolen thread. The choice of colors is your, I'm using my choice of color. See, watch carefully a little by little, because I'm giving a detailed description step by step, and I will give the descriptions in the video itself. You can check it out for the easy tactics. And then I'm first doing a slip knot. See, this is the way you should do a slip knot. See, make a slip knot like this and then do 16 chain. First make a 16 chains. See how to do a chain, slip knot and single crochets all are given in my before videos. You can subscribe to my channel and watch my past videos so that you will be able to understand it easily. Basic learnings are given in my past videos. See, after making 16 chain, leave one chain and then the next chain, that is our 15th chain, make 2 single crochets in the same chain. After making 16 chain, leave one chain and then the next chain, make 2 single crochets in the same chain like this. 1 and then 2. Okay. So after making 16 chains, the next chain make 1 single crochet and in the next chain make 1 single crochet. Like that, make 1 single crochets in each chain for the 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5 and then 6. Okay, after making 6 single crochets in each stitches, now in the next chain, that is our 8th chain, we have to make 3 single crochets in the same chain. See, make a 3 single crochet in the same chain. Okay, so first at all we are doing we will take a 1 strands and do the single crochets. In this 3 single crochets alone, you are going to take 2 strands and do the single crochets. 2 strands means 2 woolen threads. The chain stitch will have 2 types of woolen thread. Yeah, like this you have to make. Okay. Say make 3 single crochets in the same chain. Why this is means for turning the heart shaped corner. Okay, and then in the next 6 stitches, make 1 single crochets in each 6 stitches. Two, 3, 4, 6. See, now you can able to see the V shape. So that is the heart V shape. So in the last chain, make 2 single crochets in the same chain like this. See, make 2 single crochets in the same chain. See, now you can able to see the V shape, right? Yeah, that is our first step. And see, up, then turn the work along and you have to work in the opposite side like this. Okay, so for this, make 1 single crochet in the same chain and then working in the opposite side. So after making 1 single crochet, now we are going to do 1 single crochets in each of the 5 stitches. See, after making one single crochets in each of the 5 stitches, we are going to do single crochet together. For this, insert the needle in the first stitch and then leave the next stitch. Okay, that is where our 3 corners we have met. So leave that stitch and in the next stitch insert the needle together and pull all the threads together. Okay, that is our single crochet together. And then make one single crochets in each of the next 5 stitches. And in the last stitch make one single crochet, make one single crochet in the last stitch and then slip stitch at the top of the chain, slip stitch, insert the needle, just pull the thread. That's it. This is our first row. I finished our first row. In the end of the first row you will be getting 32 chains overall. Okay, 32 chains will be there. And for our row 2, see, you will be getting the heart shape, V shape. Now we are going to work further around. So for our row 2, make one chain and then do 2 single crochets in the same chain, one chain and then make 2 single crochets in the same link. Okay, and then do in the next stitch also make 2 single crochets. So that only I am telling detailed descriptions, so only watch the videos carefully, fully, don't leave it. And in the next 7 stitches make one single crochets in the next 7 stitches. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7. So after making this 7 single crochets in each stitches, in the corner side, that is in the next stitch, make 3 single crochets in the same stitch. We will be getting a V corner. In that make 3 single crochets in the same stitch like this. Okay, and make 7 single crochets in each stitch, one single crochets in each of the 7 stitches. One single crochet in each of the 7 stitches. Do it. So after making each 7 single crochets, in the next stitch make 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch also, see, this is one part. In the next stitch also make 2 single crochets. In the next stitch also make 2 single crochets. So now we are going to work in the opposite side. So in that also make 2 single crochets. And then make one single crochets in each of the 4 stitches. One single crochet in each of the 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 3 and then 4. So after making this, you have to go to do single crochet together. So insert the needle in the next stitch like this, and leave the next stitch, leave it free, that is where we have done the previous single crochet together, leave it, and in the next stitch insert the needle and pull through all the needle like this. This is our single crochet together. I will give the detailed detail of how to do the single crochet in the description. Now after doing this, single crochet in next 4 stitches. Next 4 stitches do 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch make 2 single crochets in the same stitch, 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then finish this row with a slip stitch. At the top of the chain, make a slip stitch. So at the end of this row, you will be having 38 chains. Okay, see, now you are getting your heart shapes. So at the end of this row, you will be having 38 chain. This is our second row. Now let's do our third row. So start our third row with a chain stitch and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then if you want you can use a stitch marker for this to identify the starting, and then do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the same stitch like this, and then do 1 single crochets in each of the 9 stitches. One single crochets in each of the 9 stitches. See, I have given a description in the start of this row. In each row starting I will give you a description so that you can note it out and you can do the work. So it will be easy for you. And then at the corner do 3 single crochets in the same stitch. That V corner, do 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Next do 1 single crochet in each of the 9 stitches. One single crochet in each of the 9 stitches. So after doing this, do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. The same stitch, do 2 single crochets, and then in the next stitch do single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch do 2 single crochets, and then in the next stitch do 1 single crochet. This is we are going to work in our opposite side. For this, do 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch do 2 single crochets, and then do 1 single crochets in each of the 3 stitches, 1 single crochet in each of the 3 stitches, and then do single crochet together, insert the needle in the next stitch, leave 1 stitch, center stitch, and then in the next stitch insert the needle and pull the needle through all the yarns. Okay, and then do 1 single crochet in each of the 3 stitches. And then 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then slip stitch at the top of the chain, slip stitch. This is our end of the third row. At the end of this row you will be getting 44 stitches. For a fourth row, the fourth row, start with a chain and then do 1 single crochet. Here I am using a stitch marker, so it will be easy for you. You can use it from the start of the work itself. So use a stitch marker of your type. So start with one single crochet in the first stitch, and then one single crochet in the next stitch, and then two single crochets in the next stitches, and then do one single crochet in the next stitch, and then one single crochet in the next stitch also, and then two single crochets in the next stitch, and then do one single crochet in each 9 stitches. One single crochet in each 9 stitches. See, after doing this, at the corner you will be getting to the corner. At the corner, do 3 single crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2 and then 3. 3 single crochets, and then do one single crochets in each 9 stitches. After this, do 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, do 2 single crochets. And then in the next stitch, do 1 single crochet. The next stitch also do 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then do one single crochet in the next 2 stitches. One single crochets in next 2 stitches, and then 2 single. Now we are going to work in the opposite side. So now 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then one single crochet in the next 4 stitches. And then single crochet together now. So inside the needle and the yarn, and leave the center yarn, center stitch, and then in the next stitch do the single crochet together like this, and then do one single crochet in each 4 stitches. And then do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then do slip stitch at the top of the chain. Remove the stitch marker and then do slip stitch at the top of the chain. This is the end of our 4th row. You will be getting 50 stitches in this, and then for a 5th row, see the descriptions here. Start with a chain stitch and then do 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Fix a stitch marker here so that it will be easy to finish the round. and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then do 1 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then do 1 single crochets in each 12 stitches. 1 single crochet in each of the 12 stitches. And at the corner do 3 single crochets. The corner stitch do 3 single crochet in the V corner. And then do 1 single crochets in each 12 stitches from the next stitch. And then the next stitch do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then 1 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then do 1 single crochets in next 3 stitches. In the next stitch do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and in the next stitch do 1 single crochet in each 2 stitches, and then now we are going to do single crochet together. Insert the needle in the next stitch and then leave 1 stitch, and then insert the needle in the another stitch, yarn over it, pull through this, and then again yarn over it, pull through all the needles. That is our single crochet together. Next do 1 single crochets in next 2 stitches, and then do 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then at the last and at the end of our 5th row do a slip stitch at the top of the chain. So at the end of the 5th row we will be getting 56 stitches. Now remove the stitch mark, and then for our 6th row see, this is a heart shape. See how beautiful it is looking. See, another 1 row we have to make. So start with a chain for our 6th row. Given a detailed description in the video itself, you can check it out. And then after doing 1 chain, do 1 single crochet, fix a stitch marker, and then do 1 single crochet in each 3 stitches. And then 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then do 1 single crochet in the next 11 stitches, and then do 3 single crochets at the corner stitch. The same stitch itself, make 3 single crochets, and then do 1 single crochet in the next 11 stitches, 1 single crochet, the next 11 stitches, and then do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then 1 single crochets in the next 4 stitches, and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, then 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then single crochet together, and then do 1 single crochets in the next 4 stitches, and then 2 single crochets in the last stitch, so after finishing it, don't make a slip stitch, just remove the stitch marker, and then just leave the thread, and then do the invisible thread stitching in it. This is a sewing needle which has a bland end, and then insert the needle there, and then stitch it at the top of the chain, and then shrink it, and then do the invisible stitching inside the heart shape itself, so that it will look as it is a full shape and a perfect shape. Why there is so much of two single crochet, one single crochet means because of the shape only, because we are getting this shape right. So and then we are using only single crochet pattern alone. So for the stretching of the shape and then for the turning, it will see, you can see the curves at all in the heart shape, it will be very clear. So it's because of that two single crochet patterns only. So only there will be a confusion. Don't worry about it. I have given a separate rows description in every row starting in the video itself. You can check it out. So this is a heart shape. See, I got a perfect heart shape coaster. See, you can do it any colors and then you can use it. So now I'm just going to make a heart pot for this. See, if you use a separate, it will be a coasters, and I'm joining it and I'm using as a hot pots. So take another color. So this is a simple coaster. You can use it in your day-to-day life. And then for the heart parts, you need to fix the two sides of the heart. You need to fix it. So I already fixed this 3 pieces, and for the 4th piece, so this is the 4th piece. So just place it and then fix this 2 corners. So you are going to sewing with the sewing needle. So after sewing this, it will be fixed as a hot parts. So subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my channel. Thanks for watching.